Welcome back to Roscoe's Workshop. My name is Bella, and this week I have so much room to myself. Aidan's not here, but that's okay. It's gonna be such a fun episode. Yeah, let's just throw the intro. Oh, we're back? Oh, what were we doing? Oh, filming a video. Right, okay. So this week we will be giving a BirdHouse a completely new HGTV makeover. No, I'm kidding. But we will be giving this BirdHouse a completely new look. But before we get to that, we have to take off our gloves because you already know we can't work with these. They're impossible to grab anything with. Anyhow, we're going to have to move you overhead so that you can really see what we're doing. So, hi, these are my fingers, yes, and this is the BirdHouse. It was $3 from Goodwill. But before we get painting, we need to get out our brushes and our pencils and whatever else we need. We'll see if we need anything else from this box, but for now, that's good. So we're going to be needing a couple of colors. So we're going to start with white, blue, red, yellow, and that's pretty much it. Those are our primary colors. We can really make any color with that. So we're basically going to be painting everything except the side panelings of the house. But before we get to painting, we need to cover the table because we don't really want to get paint on, but I did end up getting paint on. Anyways, let's take out the dirty palette and we're going to paint, oh wait, the sleeves. Don't forget to roll up the sleeves. So we're going to take some white paint and then just basically cover the entire thing in white paint. And yes, this did take many coats. I think it took 5 coats to get a very even coverage, and that took so long. Okay, so right about here I'm like deciding whether or not I want to paint that little wooden part that sticks out. Eventually I did paint it, spoiler alert, and yes, I was very messy about everything, but it's okay. It's the first coat. Everything gets like a bajillion coats anyway, so it doesn't matter. So I painted on the little it looks kind of inappropriate. I don't know what to call that thing. Wee-wee? Let's call it the wee-wee. The little birdhouse wee-wee. Okay, I'm 2 years old. So we're going to keep painting the entire birdhouse white, and it took so long. And this part got really messy. I mean, that is just a mess over there. So, what can I say about this part? Well, I'm just going to keep painting the birdhouse white. It's really exciting. I know. So exciting. It's really exciting, I know. There we go, spoiler alert, I painted the little wee-wee. So right about now I have like 2 coats on and it is still wet. So while that dries, we're going to paint the wooden panels on top, and we're going to paint them a goldy yellow noodle color if I can get the seal open. I absolutely hate those little plastic things on paint bottles. And just when you think you got them off, ta-da, it's still on. Oh, okay, was that inappropriate? Had a little accident. So we're gonna mix some yellow and some white, and then I realized I actually kind of did not like that color for noodles. I just thought it was a little off. I thought it was too yellow. So I added a little bit of red, like a teeny tiny, literally teeny tiny bit of red. So we're going to take that red and then add a little more red because that wasn't enough red. So it was a little more than a teeny tiny bit. It turned out a little pinker, which I kind of liked more for the noodles. Basically, I just painted the entire roof of the house this like pinky beigey color, and just listen to this very nice noise. Also, if you're telling me that I shouldn't mix my paint with the tip of my paintbrush, you're right, it completely ruined my paintbrush. So then I'm going to paint the other side of the house, and then I'm going to run out of paint eventually, and then I'm going to have to mix new paint, and this took so long, guys. While this dries, I'm going to clean up a little bit and go wash my, oh, I got it on my sleeve. That's exciting. Just gonna push that over and let that, dry. Then I'm going to go wash this, so I'll be right back. Now we're going to move on to clay. I had to make so many pieces of clay. Also, let me just tell you something. I have this Sculpey clay that is 5 years old, and if you ever have this problem where it starts to crumble and it just doesn't work for you, give it some baby oil and some hot water, like just a teeny tiny bit, and then it's completely usable again. I love that about polymer clay. So we're basically making a little egg cut in half here, Also, let me just say that it doesn't really matter what color you pick for the clay because eventually you're gonna paint it, so it doesn't really matter. But the closer it is to the color you want, the less paint you're gonna have to use, so there is a benefit to it. So then I made ramen noodles, and basically you want to squish down the noodle because ramen noodles aren't so round, they're kind of flatter, and then just give them some squigglies. So here's what I made out of clay. I made a bunch of noodles, like a bunch of noodles, and then I made some corn, and then some Naruto, a bunch of noodles, and then some meat. So this is what they look like after they were baked. And then we have to paint them, of course, because no noodles are green and purple and weird colors like that. Basically, we're going to paint them the color of the roof of the birdhouse. And this took so long. And I am a brutally slow painter. Do you see how slow I'm painting? Oh my goodness. Can I paint any faster? No. Why can't I? I wish I could paint as fast as this, but I wish. So painting the Naruto was so hard because it got everywhere. It got all over my hands because it's so hard to get in those little creases, and it needed like 4 coats. It was not a lot of fun, I'm gonna be honest. And then of course you have to paint the egg. I had the most fun painting the egg. I don't know why, I really enjoyed it. You have to give the egg a little spillage to make it look realistic. So then we had to do another coat on the roof of the house, of course. Are we surprised? No, we're not. I had to cover like every bit of the birdhouse. All the coats and coats of paint took a long time. This has nothing to do with the project, but while everything was drying, I made a little llama out of polymer clay, and he's so cute. Oh my god, it's so cute. Okay, moving on. I have my lab coat on. Basically, we're going to assemble the birdhouse. We're going to take the noodles, the egg, everything that we made out of clay, and put that on top using hot glue. Oh, and then I had an itch on my back, which I really just had to get. So this is a hot, okay, that won't reach. Maybe if I just move that a little bit. Okay, that works a little better. So we're going to just hot glue. Oh, I hate those little boogers that come out of hot glue. They're so annoying. So basically just hot glue it. Really simple. Oh, more boogers. Ugh, I hate those hot glue boogers. You want to be careful because you don't want to break the clay while you're putting it on, which did happen to a couple of my noodles. Also be careful because where you put it, that is it. That is where it is staying. There's no moving around. That is the last home for that little mushroom. I didn't sketch out where I was going to put anything. Everything was just random. I just put everything on super randomly. One thing I did do was take some hot glue and I made it like drip down the edges of the roof, kind of giving it like a soupy effect because ramen noodles are technically a soup, I guess? I don't know. Am I right? Am I wrong? I don't know. And then I put more hot glue on top of the noodles and the corn and everything just to give it a soupier effect, I guess. I'm not really sure what I was doing here. I ended up liking it. I mean, I could have used resin because it's clear, but I really don't know how to, I'm going to be honest. Then I had to paint the bowl or the bottom edge of the birdhouse. I went with a light blue color. Also, I didn't know what to do with the... Wait a minute, does that say pet supply? It does. Is this a... Oh, I guess it's a birdhouse. I mean, I guess. I would maybe like outdoor stuff? I don't know. Okay. Moving on, we are painting the bowl or the bottom of the birdhouse. It's pretty simple. You're just painting the bottom of the birdhouse. Oh, wait, I got some on the table. Let me get rid of that. So I decided with a light blue, even though I think I could have gone even lighter. I'm not sure. I liked it at the end. I liked it. I'm not gonna hate. Also, I painted the inside of the bird hole. And then lastly, I painted these chopsticks that I got from Whole Foods. Then we want to assemble the chopsticks and the last noodle. I had to be really, really careful because I really didn't want to break the noodles and have to make them all over again. Last but not least, I had to gloss certain parts of the birdhouse. I basically put Mod Podge everywhere except the white of the birdhouse. Here we go. Here's the final finale. This is the birdhouse. Ta-da, 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 ta-da. I am so happy with how it turned out. I absolutely love it. It gives me that homey ramen noodle warm feeling. Oh, I love ramen noodles. I'm just craving some ramen noodles now. Wow. Okay. I really love how it turned out. I don't know. I'm so happy. And I did paint the bottom. The design of the bowl matches the end of the chopsticks, which I'm really happy with. I don't know, I really liked it. It did take a long time, but I'm so happy with how it turned out. Okay. Ooh, I almost knocked it over. That would have been very sad. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Wait. We have one more thing. If you want to own this birdhouse, yes, you can have it. You can enter to win on our Patreon page. You can have this birdhouse. You can own it. Yes, you can have it. It's more of a decorative piece, but I really like it. And if you want it, you can have it. Anyways, it's time to close the shop. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye.